Quarter four is usually seen as the quiet quarter by recruiters and job seekers, with festivities around the corner, the year-end pressures, and the dangling carrot of the bonus for the hard work throughout the year. Most job seekers put their job search on hold. Should you be putting your job search on hold in this quarter? Let's explore this question in today's video. Hi, my name is Shubh Faujdar. I'm a Singapore-based career coach and job search strategist and a former corporate recruiter. I do share content on job search and career development every Tuesday and Thursday. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you know when a new video is out. Look, I love job seeking in this quarter. I think nobody should be putting their job search on hold just because you've hit quarter four. And let me tell you some reasons. First reason, the competition is less. As I mentioned, a lot of people who are in roles or whose companies, which in places like Singapore, it's very common to get the year-end bonus or your additional wage supplement or AWS in December. They like to hold off because they want to get the bonus for the whole year's hard work, and they put their job search on hold. So there's less competition in the market than usual for these kind of roles. Also, people have this misconception that quarter four is a quiet quarter, so they don't even bother checking out what kind of roles are available. Well, we are towards the end of October already, and I can see that job market has really picked up. There are more opportunities now than there were 2-3 months back. So it's really a misconception that the job market actually quiets down. And I can assure you, even as a recruiter, I found these months to be great for recruiting. The second reason is that companies have to meet their hiring budget by the end of the year. So in the beginning of the year or the previous year in the budgeting cycle, most companies approve the budget for hiring. Now we know, especially in 2023, we've seen a lot of cautious hiring happening. So companies haven't used their budget. If they don't use the budget by the end of the year, they are not going to get the approval to hire for those particular roles again. So a lot of hiring managers then get to the scramble to be able to hire and justify the budget they had put for hiring in the previous budgeting cycle. So a lot more roles open up because of that. Number three, additional workforce is needed for year end, especially for functions which need to do year end closing or hit objectives by the end of the year. They need to have additional helping hands. So if you are immediately available, you are in luck, because firstly, people who are currently in employment, they won't be able to join to meet the year-end crunch because they would need to serve their notice period. So for active job seekers and people who are currently not employed, this is a great quarter. I've seen as a recruiter where roles would come and within a week or so, they would hire somebody. Sometimes you may end up getting contract positions to begin with. So be very careful that you know whether this is going to be a contract convertible to permanent position, or it's just a contract to tide over the year-end pressures for the company. That's the onus is actually on you. In the worst case scenario that you don't end up getting a job in Q4, I believe quarter four is a very good period to continue looking for jobs. Why? Because people are a lot more open for networking. It's the festive season. There's a lot more reason to reach back to your connections who you haven't been in touch with. Ask them for a coffee, catch up with them. So continue that effort to build momentum. What happens for a lot of people is when quarter four hits, they think, okay, this is not a good quarter. Let me put job search completely on hold and I'll pick up after Chinese New Year. But it takes so many months to build relationships as well. So do not put your job search on hold. Use this period to start building relationships, start getting all the background work ready as well. And if you get lucky enough to find a role which is suitable, which meets your requirements, which takes you to the next career level, you've got everything ready. All you have to do is apply or find somebody to refer you into that role. So you end up getting 4-5 months of legwork compared to people who put their job search on hold in this quarter. So I hope this video has given you enough reasons to continue with your job search with full gusto in this quarter. It's way easier to get all your background work done, to start building those relationships, which are absolutely crucial for your job search, and also for spending some time to build that brand. By the time you are ready, there's a right role for you, you've got all these things sorted. Now, I would love to hear from you. What has your experience been in quarter four? Did you end up getting any roles? Did you see more positive replies for your networking or not? Please type in comments. I would love to hear from you about your job search in quarter four. And if you've enjoyed the content of this video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button on this channel. I look forward to seeing you next week.